Period poverty is a phrase that has slowly been entering the fringes of the public zeitgeist in recent years. It is defined as the inability to afford hygienic menstrual period products, as well as appropriate facilities to use them. It is an issue that affects those who menstruate worldwide for both economic and social reasons. But what are the factors that contribute to period poverty? Who does it affect, and how can we resolve this issue? In Ireland, a pack of sanitary pads costs between €2 to €6, with tampons costing between €1.50 to €6. With many people who menstruate having to use up to 22 tampons or pads per cycle, this can be a burden for those facing financial pressure, including those suffering from homelessness, those in emergency accommodation, refuges and direct provision centres. The Homeless Period Ireland is a charity that collects and donates period products to those who need them. Their founder and CEO, Claire Hunt, said that period poverty is a hidden issue, and she herself didn't realise it was an issue until coming across it in a film.
Because I'd watched the film I, Daniel Blake, and there was a scene in it where one of the characters was caught shoplifting, and when her bag was opened, inside was a box of tampons, and I was like, oh my God, I'd never thought of that before. And I suppose I went down a bit of a rabbit hole with it, and I became a volunteer driver.
Lisa Wilson from Planet National Ireland says the stigma surrounding menstruation also contributes to period poverty. In a survey they conducted in 2018 of girls aged 12 to 19 years old, 50% said they struggle to afford period products. They also found that 55% are embarrassed by their period, and 61% have missed school because of their period.
We find that period poverty is not just about the cost of sanitary products, but it's also about the information and lack of information for girls, and also the stigma and embarrassment that girls feel around their periods.
In March 2019, the Irish Women's Parliamentary Caucus brought forward a motion on period poverty, which passed in both the Dáil and the Seanad. It promoted free period products in public buildings, as well as an emphasis on education around menstruation. Green Party TD Catherine Martin, chair of the Women's Caucus, highlighted how the price of period products can be a burden on those who need them.
It is currently estimated that Irish women and girls spend an average of €132 every year on tampons and sanitary towels. For women, girls and anyone experiencing periods who are homeless, in direct provision or in full-time education, this is a substantial cost, and many often resort to cheap, unsafe products or crude alternatives.
However, the coronavirus pandemic and delays in government formation we have seen this year could have the potential to delay any progress in combating period poverty. With the government preoccupied with the current pandemic, available access to free period products for those who need them may be becoming a distant goal.